It is Monday. Y'all know what that means. Market Monday here on the channel. It's time to make you some stubs here in MLB The Show 22. We got a decent amount to talk about. We're going to recap the flash sale that happened last week. And then, of course, Player of the Month program dropping on Thursday. So we'll chat about if there's any stub making opportunities from that ahead of that program dropping. Got a lot to break down as well. As we hop in to take a look at the marketplace for this Market Monday, I want to give a real quick shout out to the sponsors of this Market Monday video, Candy Digital. We're going to be talking about them a little bit more throughout the video. Let's go ahead and let's hop into the marketplace. Let's see what we're working with. Taking a look at them market, we see some really nice rebounds happening on a lot of these cards here in the flash sale. For example, guy like Adam Dunn back up to 47,000 stubs. We'll come over here, take a look at 6 series. John Franco again back to that 47K. Not a master return on either of those. Those first couple big dog packs, they weren't all that great. Overall, the flash sale was a little mid in my opinion. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't incredible. I think a lot of the problem is the value of those first couple packs just wasn't there to go out and spend it. But we did see some really nice rebounds with the big dog set 3 guys. For example, a guy like Lefty Grove back up to 16K. We can see that rebound happening. At one point, you could get them for 8,500 or so. And I've seen Lefty Grove north of 17,000, 18,000 stubs at times as well. Here into awards, Houston Street, he's back up to 15,000. Another guy who was down around that 9,000 stub mark. So overall, really nice rebounds in the market in its entirety. Steve Finley, another guy we see rebounding. Keep going through here with a couple more. Nelson Cruz getting that rebound. Brian Roberts getting that rebound as well. All these big dog guys having really solid rebounds and returns. Minnie Minoso up to that 15K. Another guy who was way down. He's even going higher than what his price was prior to the flash sale. Not sure what's happening there. Take a look at our prospects as well. Bobby Witt hasn't moved too much. Gabriel Moreno has moved quite a bit. O'Neal Cruz, Francisco Alvarez, those guys, Noel V. Marte, Casas, Jack Leiter, Jordan Walker. Solid rebounds across the board overall. Solid returns on the flash sale investments. I'm keeping a lot of these singular copies of cards for myself, and I'm going through and selling the duplicates. So my total profit may end up not being the most crazy amount, but we've added to our inventory and we're getting more prepared for that first Legends and Flashback collection. I've gone through and I've already listed all of my flash sale cards. I'm selling those. If you're wondering when you should sell those, I think they're at a good point right now, assuming you got in at the proper prices. We have a solid return. Of course, you can always wait out, try to make more stubs, but you can never lose stubs taking a profit. That is the motto I like to live by. We got a profit. I'm going to take those stubs, go home to the bank, fill out my inventory a little bit more, and have some more stubs to work with to start preparing for that next roster update, which gonna be here before we know it. I will say one thing with the flash sale as well. There was almost some instances of where it made more sense to take advantage of a market dip in preparation for the flash sale and the flash sale itself. Take a look at a guy like Spencer Torkelson right here. We can see there was not a headliner in the flash sale, but people were panic selling headliners thinking they may be part of this flash sale or just trying to liquidate stubs. We can see a guy like Torkelson dipped a solid amount. I was getting for 8K for a while, comes back up to 11, 12K. Really solid return and a solid opportunity for me to come in and again build out that inventory a little bit more for those Legends and Flashback collections. That's the main thing we're looking at in the market. Overall, outside of that, not crazy changes, of course, except for these 90+ cards still moving up in price. The Live Series collection is getting more expensive day after day. We can see those trend lines, very firm trend lines up for those 90+, man. If you're still trying to do Live Series collections, I'd recommend trying to knock out those 90+ guys as quick as possible. Pick a division with a couple of those, start attacking it from that point. Now, one thing real quick, I do want to know, new ranked seasons World Series award flashback pitcher legend hitter is coming today. Would not expect a significant impact on the market from that one way or another. Maybe add a couple packs, couple things here and there. It's not going to impact too much this early on in the game. We'll come in here, we'll take a look at the ranked season reward path. These pennant race rewards, these 3 are still going to be there. We're going to get some new ones as well. Same with our World Series awards. These 3 are still going to be there for now. Now, when the next season comes around, season 3, this Willis, Cal Ripken, and Posada are going to go away. We can see their price impacted by that point. But until that point comes, not going to be too much changing with this new rank season coming out. Before we discuss top now investment in the Play of the Month program, I want to give a quick shout out again to the sponsors of this Market Monday. Candy Digital. Candy is MLB's official partner for NFT collectibles. Together, they've introduced a diverse array of exclusive products, man. They got some awesome stuff, including the Play of the Day, the MLB Icon Pack, Stadium Series, and products celebrating the recent World Series winners. They got their primary marketplace where you can buy all the products right when they release. For example, right here, we got the Play of the Day, which is Julio Rodriguez, his first home run off of Sandy Alcantara. We can view the details, and then, of course, we get a recap of the play as well. So this is what the NFT looks like. You get the play itself. You get some stats about the play. Really, really cool, high-quality stuff. They got a new play every single day, and they're releasing new packs constantly. The next drop for the MLB Icon Leadoff Series is May 3rd at 12 p.m. Eastern. That is when the packs are going to go live on the Candy Marketplace. You can rip open those packs. You're going to get 5 cards per pack. They got different rarity structures all the way from core, which is just like your basic level players, up to legendary, which are your 101s. Think your IRL baseball card collecting, but fully in a digital fashion. You can see right here in my collection, I got 3 of the lineup 1 leadoff series packs. I'm going to be ripping on stream tomorrow, and we're going to be giving away 3 of these on stream as well. So if you want your chance to earn a 2022 MLB Icon leadoff series lineup 1 pack, definitely be in the Twitch stream tomorrow where we're going to give those away. Not to mention, in addition to the primary marketplace, they got a secondary marketplace as well. Think just like your MLB The Show marketplace, except it's an auction house where you can list the NFTs that you own and buy others. You can come in here, buy and sell them on the marketplace. Really, really intuitive, really straightforward. I really love what they got going on out here. And y'all know how I like marketplace ventures. I really like messing around, dabbling through the Candy Digital Marketplace as well. Again, shout out to Candy for sponsoring this video. Super stoked to be partnering up with them throughout the season. Keep your eyes out for more collaborations, possibly in the future, between myself and Candy as well. They got a really awesome thing going. Now, when looking at the schedule, the other thing we can notice here, the April monthly awards program, that is going to drop on the 5th. This Thursday, we can unlock the April monthly awards player, plus that Lightning Andre Dawson as well. That's going to be Thursday at noon Pacific. So what kind of impact can that have on the market? We do have a brand new monthly awards structure for this year, and that is definitely, I think, going to make a difference in the market. Last year, you could only get half of those tops now through the packs, and then the other half you would get through the packs again, but only when the program drops. So when that program would drop, you'd have a ton of people going out rushing to buy the cards that they didn't have already, because again, they only had half when that program dropped, so they could get that collection done early. And then you got a lot of people as well obtaining those choice specs again for the second time now, and now selling those rewards. We don't have that here. You get one opportunity to earn these 5 Tops Now players, and that's it. But on the other front as well, as you're moving through this, you're going to get everyone naturally out the gate already. You don't have to wait for a second round or possibly buy some players ahead of time before earning the pack itself in order to do that collection. Take a look at some of the market trends for these guys. They've been dipping down 2,200, holding pretty steady at 2,600. Hunter Green's around that 3,100 mark, moving up a little bit actually. 27 for Stephen Kwan, pretty much in line with where he's been, and 2,000 for Seth Beer, again in line with where he's been. That's a pretty solid trend as well with these third guys. 3,200. We finally saw Brandon Marsh drop down. I'm not sure why he had been so expensive for so long, but he did absolutely tank in price. We can see Neris here right around that 2,100 mark, and then CJ Abrams as well around that 2K mark. Pretty even prices for those. And finally, we have these 3 diamonds that we've gotten so far. 3,900 here for Mackenzie Gore. We got 4,000 for Eric Lauer, and then Michael King at 9,600 again. Not sure why Michael King is so expensive compared to the other 2. For some reason, people are struggling, I guess, to get that last set and card in each of these. Not sure exactly why that is the case. We saw it with Brandon Marsh as well. In terms of investment, though, I personally would not be investing in these this go around. They are pretty cheap. I mean, some of these in 84 at 2,600, 84 at 2,200. There definitely isn't a whole lot of risk involved, and there is a thought that, hey, somebody who went through the first time and sold their Jeremy Pena is going to have to buy him back in order to complete the collection. There will be no other options for someone to get that Jeremy Pena. I don't necessarily see their price decreasing in value. One thing I could say, though, is if that Lightning player is possibly slightly underwhelming, we could see people come in here and just sell off their Topps Now cards instead of going through and collecting them as part of that Lightning collection. Maybe they just get the Andre Dasa. They don't really care about that final Lightning card, and they pull out at that point. So I definitely don't see these cards decreasing in value, so to speak. I just don't think there's much room for growth there, because again, with that setup last year, you had to possibly buy some of those Topps Now players in advance ahead of the time if you wanted to complete the collection ASAP. Not going to be the case this year. You're almost forced to earn all of these. Of course, you can buy them, but if you simply buy the Topps Now players off the market, you're not going to gain any advantage for anything, as you still have to work through it. Last year, somebody could skip all the Topps Now moments altogether and simply buy all the Topps Now cards they wanted. So there'd be a little bit more necessity or more people willing to buy those again this year. No point in buying any of the Topps Now. They force you to earn all of them. So I don't see an increase happening for any of these. Had a lot of people asking. I know Topps Now had been popular in the past. If you want to throw out a couple and just see what happens, I mean, hey, not the biggest risk in the world if you get some at a decent price close to quick sell. But in my opinion, not worthwhile this time. I will say we'll learn a lot about how the market is going to react to the monthly awards program after this April monthly awards program. We'll be more prepared regardless for the May program with this new layout, how that's going to impact the market overall. That's all we got for this Market Monday. It's looking like a bit of a light week overall. Of course, we have that April monthly awards coming up. We'll be able to learn a lot about that, and we'll probably get a schedule update when the new ranked season comes out later on this evening. That'll give us a better idea of what we're looking for. Could we see the announcement of the first Legends and Flashback collection very soon? I think that is possible. We're getting a month plus into the game. It may be time for them to release that next big collection. So never a bad time to start preparing for that. As always, y'all have any market questions, hit me up about them down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch y'all around.